Grand afternoon and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Wednesday. It is the 12th of March of 2025. That means on this Mercury day, it is a 6 universal numerological energy value and frequency, and the 6s are allowing us to feel a little bit more balanced, or at least open to some shifting that needs to take place. 6 total transits today. We have a gap between now and 8 o'clock p.m. We had a moon sign change. The moon shifted into Virgo at about 04 o'clock a.m. and some change, which wants everything to be in order. The moon in Virgo is all about order and practical things. And of course, that is the energy of the South Node that we're going to be dealing with for the next 18 months, and the North Node being in Pisces. So because it's a 6 energy day, and because I wanted to be able to express and really get people prepared for doing more releasing of anything that you feel ungrounded about, I'm going to bring up 2 maps today, and I'm going to do the signs in the opposition positions. Okay, so you'll see what that looks like here in just a second. But at the end of the day, what the universe is asking all of us to do is to deepen our awareness that there are potential or different ways of doing things, and being open to discover what those ways are. So in other words, you got all this new information and these downloads and all this other context over these past several days. Today is a day where you get to start to apply it in a different methodology, if you'll allow yourself to do so, which will give you a better feeling of trust, especially if there's a lack of trust, and helping you to liberate yourself sort of in a different way. So let's go ahead and bring up the first map. Okay, so here's the first map. The simplex map, moon switching into Virgo, and the majority of all of the transits involve the moon in Virgo having a yellow quincunx. This one is pointedly here at Pluto in Aquarius, which is about trying to make everything shift and change, because that's what we're all going towards here in this energy of the age of Aquarius opening up. And then the other big energy is this T-square. So this is Mercury, which is Virgo's ruler, having a square red line down here to the Cancerian energy with Mars. So Mars and Mercury are at it today. And then we have the Mercury having a square coming up towards this midheaven energy within Capricorn. However, even with these main energies, we still have more sextiles and harmony opportunities today. So don't let that distract you. Just know that there's going to be some aggressive conversations that are going to continue to take place with other people, and that's fine. Don't absorb it, observe it if you need to. But I do want to bring up the second map, and this will make sense in a second about why I wanted to do this in pairs. All right. The second map here includes all of the sisters. It includes all of the asteroids, which we all know and love. And even with the addition of the asteroids, we still have more sextiles that are in the energies. But you can also see where the oppositions here, right? So Pisces and Virgo are the opposite pairs. Taurus and Scorpio opposite pairs. I think you guys all sort of understand that, but I do want to talk about the commonalities of where some things could be sort of squeezing a little bit between those pairs, because today it's going to try to balance some things out. Again, all of this is leading us up towards the eclipse energy, and then Mercury going into retrograde. So I know that everyone is feeling a lot. Reminder, if you want to jump in on the Wednesday group Angelic Reiki Healing, check out the website in one of these different locations and book your ticket, and I will see you guys later to help calm some things down. But this is what the energy is looking like for everybody today. Okay. If you take a look at the Aries and Libra, okay, the energy that is sort of being squeezed in here with all these different quincunxes that are popping up here, okay? The points that are popping up have to do with feeling tired. And I was talking about the fire signs yesterday, not overdoing it so that you wouldn't burn yourself out. But there is this common theme that's showing up between both of those signs, between Aries and Libra today, about where is it that you are being forced to take a look at something differently so that you can make a commitment. So if you overtired yourself yesterday, you could very much be feeling this, but even still, what it boils down to is knowing that you have to do something different with a different set of energy, which means you have to be open to discover something different so that you can make a better commitment for new energy going forward. Remember that when we have the eclipse energy, within about 5 minutes, the moon in Virgo eclipse is going to shift into the moon in Libra. So a lot of Libras are feeling very scattered right now, and it's because you know that something is about ready to shift. Obviously, while Mama Venus is currently in retrograde, your ruler, about you feeling committed to what you're feeling committed to. So don't worry about it, but just know that the universe is going to try to help you recognize that that could be the pain point that you're feeling today. Now, for my Taurus and my Scorpio energy, very much you can see the opposition pushing in here. We do have a positive energy. There's a trine coming in here with the Uranus that's in Taurus about the level of achievement. But the common theme here for both of you guys is going to be a new piece of information that shows up. And it's really the ruler, one of the co-rulers of our Scorpio, which is this Mars energy. That Mars energy for both of you guys today is going to bring about a piece of information. Taurus is going to be a little bit better. A new piece of information that shows up. It's going to be positive, something maybe you weren't necessarily expecting, but you're going to have to do something different with it. My Scorpios, however, this piece of information is going to put you in a position where you have to make a decision. Okay, so you're going to be weighing that out, but you're in a good position to do so. So, but before you go to bed tonight, you're going to be in a position where you can do some new energy work on making a shift. Now, my next pairing here is obviously our Gemini and our Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, your ruler, Jupiter, sitting here in Gemini's house, has got both of you guys knowing that things are okay. But reminder that we attract, we don't chase. So make sure that you're giving yourself an opportunity today to continue to manifest the things that you want to be able to experience, because we're not doing that on the eclipse, right? Today is actually a really good money day for all people to do money workings, because tomorrow there's going to be a huge square with the Gemini and that Virgo moon. The universe is going to, this is not practical, right? But that's tomorrow. Today, focus on the positive energies that are coming toward you. Now, the Cancerians and the Capricorns today, of course, you guys have been feeling this opposition for a while. Both energies are mental today, meaning in your head. Cancerians, there's something that you want to be able to communicate to someone and you could be feeling a little bit shy about doing it. You should do it anyway. And for my Capricorns, the energy for you is going to be just this excitement that needs to come forward, and you could just be feeling a little ungrounded today. That's okay. Just make sure you're continuing to do the things that you need to be able to do, just like you did yesterday. There's lots of positive conversations coming in here with your ruler. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're committing to, you feel comfortable with it, and go do something different. Now, the next pairing that shows up is our Leo and our Aquarius energy. And the thing that's in common, or what's going to be trying to be balanced out, is how something is being utilized for healing. And I think a lot of it's going to have to do with relationships, whether it's business or personal, or whether there's a little bit of a mix between the two. For our Leos, a lot of it is going to be based on financial decisions and financial flow shifts. The Aquarian energy is going to be about how you are feeling comfortable moving forward from that healing and finding the partnerships that you want to be involved with whatever that healing energy happens to be. So that's not negative, but sometimes the emotional energy, when you're mixing it in with the financial requirement, again, the opposite energy that's showing up here is going to make you think about something a little bit differently. And then that leaves our Virgo and our Pisces. And so obviously this is where we're going. The sun obviously highlighting everything that's going on within the energy of that sign. And then the moon energy with Virgo wanting everything to be practical and in order. But that's exactly what this eclipse is going to take away from all of us. If it's not practical, if it doesn't match, if it doesn't fit the narrative any longer, it's going to make all of those towers crumble. So our Pisces energy, our Pisceans out here, they're ready. They're like, let's be done with it. Let's be done. I'm completely ready to start doing this whole brand new bag. Virgos could be feeling a little bit scattered when it comes to that, just a little bit, because you want everything to continue to be balanced and solid for what needs to take place in life. The best thing that pairing could do today is to understand, pay attention to your resources, but also pay attention to what you know is not practical. So you guys are obviously the first sign pairs that are going to be able to do a little bit more energy healing with that information. But all of us have the opportunity to really continue to understand that these shifts are here to support the deepening connection that we have with Source. Many blessings.